Hello there guys, welcome to I think video number 8 of this little playthrough of the Ducati game. Right, okay, look what I've done. I've changed my settings down to hard. We were on realistic, we're now on hard. I was struggling, I really was struggling. I think hard might be a bit too easy, but realistic is a little bit too hard. I think on a good day, when I'm really focused, I'll be alright on realistic, but this video series is just going to go on and on forever if I'm only managing to scrape 1 star each upload. So we have got it on hard difficulty. Right then, I'm in, I can't remember, the short French Riviera track, I think. I can't remember. But we're going to see how we can do in here. I think this is a track that I've done alright on before. So I'm hoping, I haven't got any stars on this track yet. But I'm hoping that we can manage to secure a win, get 3 stars in the bag, and then hopefully another win after this, and then break on through to the year 2000 and unleash some new bikes. Oh, I'm looking forward to the new bikes. I have no idea what they're going to be. I haven't looked yet, but I am looking forward to it. It's after being on that R1, you know, on the Rossi game. It's like it was the physics of it are just lovely. And although I made a bit of a mess of riding it, it did make me want to get on the MotoGP bikes and also the newer bikes on this game as well. So yeah, the more powerful bikes, they do feel good. A little bit more difficult to control. Not quite so forgiving if you make a mistake, but yeah, they feel good, don't they? Well, this is going alright so far, but I am expecting to win, being as we have lowered the difficulty setting. And just as I say that, I do a bloody awful corner, but we have managed to maintain our position. Oh, we're off. We are off. Rewind number 1. I didn't change the rewinds. I was tempted to knock it down to 2, but I thought no, I'm going to leave it on 4. So we've still got 4 rewinds. And this is the corner that catches me out, and it's caught me out again. I need to take a different line. I need to follow the driver line on now. I'm doing my own line, which is not correct, and I'm getting a shitty exit. Look at that, people getting in front of me, and this is the bloody finish line here, so we certainly don't want people overtaking us there, stealing our stars. Quite know this track yet. I know I've done it a few times, but I'm really not remembering it. I'm expecting something different, so I've got to keep glancing down at the minimap to see what we've got coming. Oh, terrible series of corners there. And God knows where first and second are. They're gone. So we're going to have a little bit of a miracle track. There they are, just going around that corner, look. We need a miracle. Well, I'll be really pissed off with myself if I don't manage to get a star out of this, being as we have lowered the difficulty setting. The exit on this is crucial, and I messed it up last time, so that's a little bit better than it was before. Let's prepare ourselves for this corner coming up that we keep messing up. We're going to try and follow the driver line a little bit better than we have been. Not great. The guy in front of us has got a lot smaller. The guy behind us has got a lot closer. So yeah, certainly not great, and he's got a lot of speed And there we go, he would have overtaken us, look. On if that were the final lap, he would have stole that position off me. We are struggling on that last corner, we really are, and it's causing us some problems. That's bad. That's very bad. So we've lowered the difficulty setting and we still not putting any more stars on the board. That's not a good thing, not a good thing at all. I don't fancy my chances of catching this guy up here, although I do seem to be closing him down a little bit. Not if I do that though. Right, I'm going to have another crack at it. I'm going to restart. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that noise is coming from outside. I'm quietly confident that I don't have a problem with my electrics, but that's what it sounds like. It's a weird humming sound. Not sure if the microphone would be able to pick it up or not, but there's certainly something not right going on. You'll hear a big explosion in a minute and it'll go quiet. Well, if that happens, I won't be uploading the video, so yeah. If you're watching this, you know we're all safe. Yeah, wait, kid. Squeezing myself on the inside there of a little cheeky bit of back brake. Get off, don't push me into that house. And I think we can outbrake this dude on here as well. They all brake too early on this corner. Right, this is much better. Just got to hold it together now for 2.5 more laps and we'll be alright. There we go, get you. Ah, there we go. Lovely. Right, we are getting away from them. Not so rewarding if you win on the lower difficulty setting, it has to be said. If there's a big gap between me and the guy that comes next, whoa, that's not good. That's not quite as rewarding as really having to battle for it, but 1 star per video upload, that's just not acceptable, is it? Oh, I've messed it up again. Terrible corner. Got to really pull it in tighter on that right hand bend by the fence just before we swing round the wall. Because it makes such a huge difference on that final straight, and that's the difference between 3 stars or possibly no stars if a couple of people sneak ahead of you. Definitely got to make sure I get that corner right. I love the mountains on this game, they look brilliant, don't they? Yep, I'm looking at the scenery, not the road, but it does look good. It does look good, I appreciate it. For a game that's 4 years old, to say that I'm looking at the graphics in awe of the scenery, that's a really good sign. I mean, they're not brilliant graphics, it's just nice. Very nice. I forgot how nice this game was. I've been playing Rossi, I've been comparing this to Rossi quite a lot, talking about some of the features in Rossi that this doesn't have, that it's You know, there's more to it, even though most of the things in Rossi I hate, like the car driving and the bloody flat track nonsense. But the Moto3, Moto2 and MotoGP, all that's good. But what Rossi ain't got that this game has got is this game it's just nice looking. It's relaxing. The mountains are really beautiful. We're driving through some nice scenery. It's nice. Just some nice tracks on here. There's probably nice tracks on Rossi though, isn't there, as well? It's got to be said. I like them both. Why do I have to pick a winner? I like them both. I'm glad I bought Rossi back in the day. I bought it ages ago and I paid full price. But I certainly would be very, very happy just to pay a few quid for it on the sale that it's currently in. Same goes for this. I distracted myself there. Paid no attention whatsoever to how I did that corner, but it seems my subconscious mind is a better rider than I am, because no one overtook us that time. There was this dude out in front. Did overtake us last time and we're struggling to catch him. Back brake, front brake, all the brakes. That's a mess. Oh, that's messy as well. But I'm sticking with it. I need 4 stars, 2 silvers are going to give me that, so I don't mind if we can't get this gold, but I'll be bloody pissed off if I don't at least get the silver, being as we have made the game easier. Tell you what though, he's not really that far away, is he? A couple of good corners and we'll have him. Let's focus and see if we can close him down. That's not a good corner. As soon as I say focus, I fuck it up. I need to carry on just chatting away and allowing the better part of me to do the bike riding. The more I interfere, the more I fuck it up. Go on. That's not enough. That's not enough. We are definitely holding on to silver, that's for sure. So we're going to get 2 gold stars out of this. Pull it right in by this fence, a little bit more. There we go. Now we get oh shit, that's not quite as sharp as you think it is. Look where they are. Coming at me at some speed, isn't he? But I'm safe. Right, so 2 stars in the bag. Feel a little bit disappointed with myself that I have lowered it down to hard difficulty. But another race like that, and we are entering a new decade. Right, so let's proceed. The first try was a right mess though, weren't it? Right, what shall we pick as our final race in the 1990s? Well, I bloody hope it's our final race in the 1990s. Same track for the Monster. I'm used to the track now, so I should get gold. Oh, you know this one, I don't really like that one to be honest. Which is the, we'll go for the shorter one. Right, so that is actually, well, ones we can get enough trophies, enough medals from. This is the shortest one. So we're going to be having a crack at this. What bike options do we have? Can we choose something we haven't had so far? So we've just been on the 748, the 916. We'll go for the 916. 1994, that was my favourite year of all time. It really was. If I could go back to any year, it would be that one. 1994 is the first year I did a public stage hypnosis show. I was a DJ at the time. I've been a DJ for a few years, since 1992. Well, 2 years. Got the contacts, so I said to someone I used to work for in a club, do you mind if I come here and do a stage show, like hypnosis show? He was like, yeah, of course you can. He was just thinking, that'll sell a lot of beer, which it did. It was very popular. It was the first show I ever did. It was a lot of fun. And it was just a great year, a really good year for me. I really liked it. I was at Norwich University of Art, not the art school, not University of East Anglia, not that one, which is the very popular one in Norwich. I was at the little art school on St George's Street. I was 20 years old, and it was a bloody good year. I had a lot of fun that year. On start. Go on, let's go. Right, we're going to be expecting a gold out of this. And, well, we're going to be expecting 3 lovely golden stars. Oh, shit. That's what we're expecting. Don't know this track at all. I've kind of avoided this one because I had one go on it. I didn't like it. So, oh, shit. That was nasty. Didn't we have to do like an overtake thing on this one? Can't remember. Seems like we did. Seems familiar. Don't do too many cutty corners because I'll be getting penalised for it. Right, not going too well. Come on. I lifted off a little bit and I didn't need to. That was a bit stupid, but we're in front of him anyway. Oh, don't go in the sand. Stay on. Ah. It's quite impressive, weren't it? God, this rewind is so shit. It really needs to be longer. Right, so we're on the first lap and we have used our rewinds. This is the bit I didn't like here. This would be lovely if I got this stupid kink. I'm not very good at these sort of bits, and I do things like that. Oh, for God's sake, get off. I'm restarting this. This is not enjoyable. Oh, the noise has stopped. Well, that's good. Stays on one for ages, and it's not consistent either. On some races it seems to be a bit different. It seems to, the go seems to be quicker. That should always be exactly the same. It really should. Oh, I've just knocked someone off. Do apologise, mate. It's taking him out of the race, hasn't it? He don't have a rewind, that's for sure. Wouldn't that be bloody annoying if the AI could rewind? Think, oh, I'm doing really well, and all of a sudden you get pulled backwards. Oh, what the fuck's going on? That'd be really annoying. I like this bike. I like this bike a lot. Feels slightly more powerful. It's got a little bit of oomph. Get back already. He's on the same bike as me as well, so I've got no excuse. He's just a better rider. You bastard. See him push me over then. Went in the sand last time I was here, so a bit tighter. Well, let's try and do this without doing a massive stocky. And letting everyone get in front of us. Let's try and do it the way it's meant to be done. Oh, for God's sake. I had absolutely no control there at all. It just went completely shite. I hate when you're going slow, it's really hard. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. I don't like this bike anymore. I'm not doing this race. I just do not like this track I'm going to try a different one. I'm so frustrated with myself that I've put the setting down on the game and I'm still struggling. That's really frustrating because there's no sense of achievement when I win now, but there's a massive sense of frustration when I don't come first. So yeah, it's putting the game down to hard difficulty. That's not a good thing. Right, I'm going to go for the same track that I've just been on, but obviously different bike, so we are restricted to the Monster. But I've just done this, so I'm used to it, I know it, and I should get gold. If I don't win, I'll be very annoyed. I might have to switch over to the cheapest controller just in case I don't win so that I can smash it. I'm on the best controller at the moment. It's still just a normal standard one, it's just the one that's the best. It seems to have the best triggers and things, whereas the others are a bit sticky. And one of them has got a cable, but I just use that for my headphones. Obviously we've got our jeans on instead of our leathers. For some bizarre reason we have to wear these jeans when we're on the Monster. I'm not sure why that is. It's like I'm too cool for leathers. Oh, Jesus. Did that before, didn't I? On the other bike, a little bit too tight round there, and had to pull my head back up so I didn't headbutt that wall. It's obviously not quite as tight as I think it is. Chance someone's going to knock me off on this corner. Go on. Oh, lovely. Right, that's got through half of them. Pretty sure we can get to the front on the next few turns. Do have to bear in mind that we've got this nasty bend, which I always mess up, so I've got to remember to be nice and tight so that I can get a good exit. Oh, bloody too tight. Oh my god, that was so bad. Okay, I've totally balls that one up by going too far the other way. You right, mate? Nice bike, nice clothes, nice helmet, nice trousers, nice turn-ups. Oh, it's so silly, isn't it? It is just like a little gang. Ooh, a bit of controller clicking going on there. Not really feeling it today, I'm having some trouble. Still think we've got time. Well, let's try and do this a little bit better than last time. Not pretty, but it worked. We managed to get in front, and we are closing down the gap on the little pack at the front. Better than last time, but still not right. I really struggle with that corner, I really do. I've got to be quite a bit in front of them before that corner if I'm expecting to win, because this guy here looks caught up with me because of that crappy corner again. I'll tell you what, I'm going to struggle to catch him up. I'm really struggling to catch them up. This is not good. I wish it was one out in front and 3 of them in a little group just here. I reckon I can possibly outbrake this dude and catch him on this corner here where they all slow down too much, but the others are a little bit too far in front, aren't they? Can't quite catch him, but we have closed the gap a little bit. I don't think we're going to be in the stars. There's the most difficult part of the track coming up, and that's a big gap. Almost a second. I'm not going to pull that back, am I? Of course not. It's close. It is close. Oh, that is so frustrating. That's probably the best I've ever done that corner, but it's still not enough. I'm in 4th place, I'll get nothing. Damn, I'm going to go for it again. I'm going for this one again. I definitely can do it. Definitely can do it. 4th place, yeah, we know. Right, we need 2 stars. All we need is a silver. Right, we're going to do it with this bike, on this track. 2 more stars, and then we are through to the year 2000. We'll be having a big old disco. Come on. Oh, we got a lovely start that time. Bit of showboat in there. Bit silly really. We seem to be going faster than everyone else. We did a wheelie and then we were going slower. Did it again. Slightly too much back brake. The back brake is very sensitive. Needed it then. Oh, come on, we've got to keep this together. We've got to race every lap like it's the last one, and it's really important. Otherwise, by the time we get to the last one, we won't have a chance. So come on, let's really focus on this. The brake there, and I really didn't need to. I think I could possibly be at the front of this pack here if I hadn't tapped that brake there, because all the way up here I'd obviously be going faster. That was a bit stupid. Right, can we do this properly? Can we get a good exit and keep with the pack? We have got a good exit. Okay, that's really good. Also have to remember that that's not really a corner. It's just a very, very slight bend, and if you treat it like a corner, you bang your head on the wall. And we didn't do quite as well as I thought we had, but they're not that far ahead, and I think we're going to get in front of them on the next couple of bends. A bit of argy-bargy in the box. Out of the way, boys. There we go, we're up at 4th already, this is good. Oh, we're going to slip past them on this corner. Oh, no we're not. Not like that, we're not. But we will. Before the end of this lap, we will be in the lead for sure. There we go. There is no sense of accomplishment whatsoever because the difficulty setting is now too low. Oh, I'm so pissed off with myself. You're not going up there, mate. Let's shut him down. Ooh, whoops. I don't know if I'm going to put the setting back up again. I'll see what the next lot of bikes are like and how we get on with it. But if I do manage to win by quite a bit on a couple of races, then I'll probably try and crank it back up again to the top setting. Because it really doesn't feel as good when you've had to turn the difficulty down. Especially if you win the race by quite some distance. There's no satisfaction in that whatsoever. There's no point in playing if that's the way you're going to play. My other option, which I am considering, is turning off rewinds. Keeping it on this difficulty setting, but turning off rewinds. That's an option. That's the first time I've remembered that I don't have to turn left immediately after that wall. And we've managed to maintain our position, going across the line. That's very good. And we just have to do that for one more lap. Does feel like a nice ride out on your own bike in some beautiful little mountain village. It really does. It's just a pleasant, real pleasant experience. That's the only way I can describe this game. It's very pleasant, very relaxing to play. Totally different feeling to playing Rossi or any other motorcycle racing game, I think, or possibly the Ride series. Some of the races on there feel a bit like this as well, but it just feels like you're out for. You know, it's like it's Sunday, you've just got up, you're like, oh yeah, it's a fucking really nice day, and the weather forecast is dry all day, and you spent yesterday afternoon washing your bike, and now you've got nothing to do apart from just go for a ride in the countryside with your mates. That's what this game feels like, and that's a really good thing. It is a really, really very good thing. It's just nice, it's just riding with me mates. Although, if my mates beat me, I'll be really pissed off at them. We are 1.2 up. We have messed up that corner, but we're 1.2 up. And this is the end. So yeah, it is a nice, relaxing ride with your mates. But there is an element of competitiveness in it as well, because I want to win. Right, there we go, guys. We are entering the year 2000. Fuck yeah. About bloody time. And it doesn't even feel that good, because we had to turn the settings down. I'll tell you what though, now we're on these settings, we could probably go back and clean up and get all of the stars. Welcome to the 2000s. So you can't call them the 2000s, can you? It sounds stupid. The noughties, maybe? Last one, I swear. Reach a total of 20 bikes in your collection. it does throw achievements at you, this game does, so if that's your thing, then it's very cheap and you can get a lot of achievements. So I imagine you still get all of these achievements if you do it on easy. If it's not your, if you're not that great at motorcycle racing games, you still get a stack of gamer points. Right then, we have new bikes. Oh, look at that. And that. Well, it's just different liveries, but we like them both. Okay, this is good. This is very good. Look at that. Oh my word. Look at that. Oh. Oh, aren't we happy that we've got through to the year 2000? Look at these machines. Look at the exhaust on that. That's a beautiful bike. I think I'm going to have to take this out for a spin. That's so nice. And the tricolour is nice as well. It's also got the little twin exhaust. Man, we'll just enjoy this eye candy for a little bit. Now, I'm not so impressed with this and this. They do look a bit dated, don't they? And for 2006, that does look like a dated bike, and this does especially, but that is a little bit older. But from here on in, they are absolutely beautiful. I mean, obviously that's a bit of a nod to a bygone era, but it's a very, very nice nod. Let's move on. Let's get on one of them and race. Right then, we need 50 stars to progress, so we're not that far away. That's only 14 stars off where we are, and then we're going to get into the modern era. Then we'll be on the Great Victories. I wonder what that's going to be, the Great Victories. I wonder if it's like famous races throughout the history of Ducati bikes and you're going to be using all of them. I imagine that's what it's going to be. Right then, let's have a crack in here, see what we've got. I'll tell you what, guys, I've got the itchiest fucking nipple in the world. I got bit by a mosquito yesterday on my sodding nipple. And it is so annoying, it really is. I've got this little zapper, it's like a little thing where you press a button, it gives you like a little electric shock, and that normally stops the itching, but it's not nice doing it on your nipple. So yeah, I'm a bit pissed off. It bit me on the head 3 times, but they're not too bad. They don't itch, they're just little tiny bites, little tiny red circle. But my nipple is fucking killing, so it must have snuck into my bed. Little bastard. But it's quite warm here over the past few days, so I've been leaving the door open in the day just to let the air blow through a little bit. And a sodding mosquito came in. So yeah, very, very itchy nipple. It's very frustrating. So what we got then? Got anything new? Is it the same stuff? So yeah, we've had all these tracks before, haven't we? Should we do a championship for a change? We ain't done one yet, have we? Fucking hell, there's a lot of tracks in here. Okay, we have got some new ones. I'm going to do a championship. We've got Donington. This is... Okay, let's have a look. Well, I think it all depends on what bikes we are. They were S-Class. What's this down here then? A category, the 998. I think I'm going to go for the S-Class. Oh, here we go. So we're going to do this championship just so we can be on a lovely, lovely bike. Right, what do we want? Man. Decisions. Or I could go on that thingy bob, couldn't I? Here I go on this. I want to hear the engine. 4 lovely cylinders beating away. Come on then. Let's see what you're like. Let's hear you roar. I'll be expecting some car alarms to go off as we go around the track. What a machine. What a machine. Although I was really, really tempted by the tricolour. But, I mean, that's not a million miles away from what we've already done, whereas this is a significant step up in power. So, this is what I was waiting for, getting on these. Come on. Just lay it on me. I wonder if we do the entire thing on the same bike. Go on. Everyone else is going, ah! Yep, it's powerful. Okay, we'll do a restart and we'll be a little bit more gentle this time. Right. Gently does it on the accelerator. There's a lot of horses sitting between my legs. We've got to be careful. Not that careful. For fuck's sake! You're going to ruin it! Right, we'll just have a little bit of a practice. It's significantly more powerful than everything else we've been on, and we haven't got any anti-wheelie at all, so we'll just have a little bit of a practice. How many laps we got? 3. Well, we ain't got much chance of catching them. Jesus! This is a beast! This is a beast. Oh my god, look at it bucking away like a wild bull. It's because they've painted it red, it's made it angry. Try and keep your wheel down, try and keep your wheel down. Ooh. Look at that manifold. Stay down. I need someone fatter to sit on the front end. I need a fat mate to sit on the forks. I can pretend it's a lucky mascot, whereas really, it's all about downforce. And if I could create some downforce by tilting my my mirrors to a different angle, I'm going to need some brakes. Gently does it. Let's try and not let that wheel lift. There we go. We've only got 12 seconds to make up. We'll be fine. Right, we have tamed the beast. Oh, this is a bit sharper than I thought it was. Right, 12.9. Let's see if we make up any time on them. We're not, are we? We're not making up any time. I wonder how long we can hold a wheelie for. Right, that's enough of that. Let's try another bike. We'll ease ourselves up to that one gradually, shall we? That is a beast of a machine. Fortunately, my fingers, they don't understand the analog nature of this trigger. It's got a very small amount of space that it moves. The movement on this trigger is quite tiny compared to the throttle on a motorbike. So we'll have a crack on one of the other ones and we'll see what it's like. Yeah, we'll retire from that because that's going nowhere. Right, what was that? Okay, we don't want to go on there. We'll have to take one of the category A's. Well no, we'll go on the Paul Smart actually, that's what we're going to do. Now what do we want, the French Riviera full circuit or Misano? We're going here. Right then, let's see what we can do on this. I think this will be slightly more manageable. It's so long, isn't it? It really is. It looks out of proportion because it's too bloody long. They want to squash it up a little bit. It's like the fairing looks like it sticks right out the front. Anyway, here's some information about it if you want to read. There's a little bit more. There's a little bit more. What did it say back on that first one? Something about the TT? Right then. Now this bike's worth a lot of money, so don't break it. It feels so slow after that beast that we've just been trying to tame. I'll tell you what, I definitely feel like I can do this. I just knock a dude off? I think I did. I do apologise, mate. I think I've just knocked someone on his ass. Well, this certainly isn't preparing us for modern bikes. Well, modern fast bikes with big fat engines. This is very easy. Watch my springs on my shocks. They do move, that's quite nice actually. Try and bounce my body backwards and forwards a bit, see if we can make the springs move a bit more. But yeah, they do move when the bike shifts its weight, that's quite nice. They compress. Nice attention to detail for a game that's 4 years old. Oh, that's a mess, that is a mess. We've got plenty of time. This bike's very stable. Probably because it's about a mile long. It's probably quite difficult to wheelie. Right, there we go, 1 lap down, and we are clinging on to first place just. We're not going to keep first place if we make shitty mistakes like that. It doesn't really matter because we've lowered the difficulty. Yeah, this is in the bag, isn't it? We got no worries here. It's a very stable machine, and it's quite an easy race. Especially after being on... oh, I thought that split time then was my penalty time, 2.7 seconds. I think, you knew what? That's a bit mean. But I did cut the corner, to be fair. But fortunately, they ain't going to penalise me for it. Oh shit. That's a right mess there. No rewinds. Come on, guys. 3 laps, first place, no rewinds. This don't feel like I'm out with my mates on a bike. It feels like I've borrowed a very expensive bike and I'm riding it really carefully because I don't want to scratch it. It's like my dad's pride and joy that he built himself and he paid a fortune for. Something like that, that's how this feels. I've got to ride it really carefully around this track. And then I've got to wind the mileage back so we don't know about it out. I feel like Ferris Bueller stealing his mate's car, his mate's dad's car. What was the car in that? I honestly can't remember. Is it like a Ferrari California or something? I really don't know. That's probably miles off. Risky Business is a Porsche, isn't it? Because he says Porsche, there is no substitute. So that's definitely the Porsche. What's Ferris Bueller? What's the car on Ferris Bueller? I might have to check. That's going to bug me. I'm going to have to check. Oh, this is not satisfying. It really ain't. The ride feels nice, but it's just how far ahead we are. It just feels like I've turned the settings down too much, but obviously you don't really have many options, do you? You go down one setting and then all of a sudden it's too easy. This is what I was saying before. This is what I really, really like the Formula 1 games, where you have increments of 1 and it goes up to, I think, 125, doesn't it? So I have mine on about 60, 65, something like that. 60 is where it changes from medium to hard. And it's quite easy to, you know, if you think this is a bit too easy, you put it up 5 points and you're like, this is about right. You know, whereas on most games, that really isn't an option. I think all games should do the same as Formula 1 does.
It's much better. And the way that it goes over 100 as well, so I'm pretty sure it goes to 125. But yeah, the fact that you can kind of, like overclock the game if you're really good, make it better than it should be, that's a really good thing for people that are good riders. That's the way unbeatable should be on Forza, which certainly isn't unbeatable. So I've beat unbeatable on a standard tune car, and I'm terrible, so they shouldn't call it unbeatable. Unbeatable should be unbeatable. Don't celebrate too much, mate. You're only playing on hard, which really is quite easy. 3 stars. What time are we on? 50 minutes. Might do another one. Hey. I'm liking this ride out with me, mate. 5.7 seconds. Oh, that's embarrassing. That really is embarrassing. I wish there was a setting between the two. I don't want to just be doing 1 star per upload and really struggling, but I also don't want to win by 5.7 seconds. That's silly. Right, I'm going to go on something a little bit faster now, so should we try this? I might go with the category A's. And then we've got an option, haven't we? Should we go with the tricolour? I don't think it's going to be able to compete very well with these though. And there's a huge difference in the power on these, isn't there? I really like it, but I think I'm going to have to go with this. One of these two. Both the same bike, it's just a case of which livery shall we go for. We'll go for Feeler. So yeah, I like the tricolour, really do. But, it's a monster, isn't it? What's not to like? But I think if I'm on the track with a bunch of these, I'm going to struggle. In fact, I should have done that. I should have taken the monster, because we have lowered the difficulty. So, faster bikes on the track is going to even things up a little bit. But we haven't ridden this bike yet, have we? Well, we haven't ridden that version of the monster, but it's not going to be that different. Let's see how we get on with this. It's making me want a Yorkie because of that font on the Shell Advance logo. Is it Shell Advance? Yeah. Oh, Advance Michelin with a Shell logo next to it. I don't know what it is then. Lovely back end on it, isn't it? Yeah, it's a nice bike. Very nice bike. And it's got some power. This is a lot of fun to ride. But it's not an absolute crazy beast that refuses to put both wheels on the floor at the same time. So that's a good thing. It's also not keeping up with this pack very well. That's a bad thing. I really want another bike. I really do. Oh, it's this track. Didn't realise it was this track. I like this one. Let's try not to jump. Okay, that seems to be a little bit impossible. You put all your weight on the front. You're nice and steady up the hill. And you still pop the front end. Yeah, I really would like another motorbike. Even just another 125 would be nice. I might have to slowly suggest to Carol that they're a good thing and not a dangerous thing. I don't think she would ever permit me to buy a motorcycle. She really wouldn't. She's terrified of them. If I ever got one, she certainly would never go on it. Oh, I forgot about this corner. So it's this version of this track with this nasty little corner. Yeah, this feels nice. It really does. Feels about Moto 2 level, that's what this feels like. There's power there, you can feel it. It's not too crazy, it's controllable. I'm still the boss of this machine. That's where we're at the minute. Right, and then the balance of power shifts towards the machine when we step it up. Just one more notch, and then everything changes. Everything changes, and we suddenly become an eyeball donor. That's what happened. Oh, bollocks. Okay, the bike got angry because I was dissing its power. I emasculated the bike, and it got angry and threw me off. I wish you could rotate the camera on this bit. You can't. You can on Rossi. I like that. I like how you can do that. You can on MotoGP as well, can't you? You can have a good look around at your crash and stuff like that when you're rewinding. I really like that ability. You can get some good photos out of it, like screenshots. Okay, we're not doing very well. That's one lap down, and we are not doing well at all. A little bit more focus on this race. Push the bike towards the race. Quite the handling I was expecting on that corner. I thought we'd getting a bit sharper than that there, but no, and we've lost a little bit of time. Right, 1.433 on the clock. Let's see if we can start digging into that a little bit. Oh, I've gone way wide. Way too fast coming down that hill. Obviously your braking points are a little bit different on much faster motorbikes. Oh God, I've gone the other way now. What was the time on the clock? What, 1.4 bollocks. Not feeling it, not feeling it at all. We're having some trouble on this. That's not far enough on the rewind. Was it 1.433, something like that, I think? I think we made up a little bit of time on that corner just there. Come on, back brake. Not so much. I swear that back brake is too harsh. Oh, 1.2. So yeah, we are catching him up a little tiny bit. Not much. We are catching him up a little bit. That was horrible. A nasty little bend coming up here. And we've messed it up. Oh, that's not too bad. Ooh, we're off. Right, we're exiting out of this. What time are we on? About an hour. We'll call it a day. Right, we have entered the year 2000. Feel proud of myself, even though I did knock it down to hard difficulty. But as you can see, the bikes are a little bit twitchy, a little bit more difficult to control, apart from the slow ones that are a mile long and impossible to wheel it no matter what you do. But yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of fun in this category. We most certainly are not going to lower the settings anymore. We're just going to focus. We're just going to try harder, and we're going to win. And we are going to progress through this quite quickly, I think, with these settings as they are now. But I was really pissed off with me that I knocked it down. But now that we've got more powerful machines, I feel all right about it. So there we go, guys. I will see you in the next one. I don't know whether to jump back over to Rossi or not, or stick with this. See, if I go on Rossi and then come back to this, I'm going to be a bit rusty and everything's going to be a bit different. So we're near the end. I might stick on this one till we've finished it, and then jump over to Rossi and carry on with that, and then maybe pop back over here just to clean up. A little clean-up series of just getting the rest of the stars. Might not even broadcast those. We'll see how it goes. But there we go, guys. Have a lovely whatever it is wherever you are. I'm going to go and scratch my nipple some more. Maybe give it a little bit of an electric shock. See if I can get rid of this really annoyingly, insanely itchy mosquito bite. You know, sometimes they bite you and it's not too bad. And it's kind of like just a normal bite. And then they bite you and it's fucking awful. And you think, I reckon that mosquito's just been sitting on some dog shit outside. It's come in here and it's bit me with its dirty infected mouth. And now I've got this insanely itchy lump. It's not good. You know, I don't suit tits. I really don't. This needs to be gone. I might go and put some ice on it. That'd help, wouldn't it? Man, it's so fucking itchy. Right, see you next time, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.